gives us his spirit. And in that spirit there's fruit. And those fruits are peace, joy, love, patience, kindness, goodness, and self-control. So I'm blessed to know a living God that has made his home in my heart. And he calls us and he says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Love your neighbor as yourself. You see, Jesus Christ says, love your enemy. Bless those that curse you. Give to those who hate you. But pray for those who spitefully use and persecute you. Because he saw the value in human life, and every person has the opportunity for redemption. And I tell you, this nation was built of men of God who believed in Jesus that transformed the world. There were great men like William Booth who started the Salvation Army. He saw Paul the broken, and he called people together to feed the hungry and to preach the gospel. And he turned hearts around, turned lives around. There are men like John Wesley who loved God so much, but he also had a practical philanthropy that brought about hospitals to the London, and he brought about schools to the poor. And so I tell you, if you want to know the living God and encounter his peace and presence, Jesus Christ is the answer. Because he calls us to love our enemies. He calls us to bless those who curse us. And he calls us to be kind to those who hate us. He calls us to pray for those who spitefully use and persecute us. We see our Messiah and our Savior. And he went to the cross. On Easter, we celebrate the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And he went to the cross and he died for the big people that put him there. And we see the early church of Jesus Christ, all of them, none of them picked up weapons. None of them took up swords. None of them came against the enemy. They were willing to go and be fed by the lions because they loved people and they had an encounter with the living God, and they were so confident of their place in heaven through Jesus Christ that they were willing to die for their belief without harming a hair on anyone's head. And because of that, the church was built. It was never built on death and murder, crime and thieving. The church of Jesus Christ was built on love. The love of the saints who shed their blood. And every single one of the apostles and the disciples died for their faith because they believed in a God of love. A God who brought us redemption through his own life, who went to the cross and died, and they followed the likeness of their Savior. And they went and they died for their faith and belief against the people that they were preaching to and they were loving. The very people that they loved and demonstrated their love to in Jesus Christ killed them, and at their death they continue to love, and they continue to love. And that is how the Church of Jesus Christ was built. The greatest persecution of all times came in the early church of Christianity, and all those people died, shed their blood, because they loved, and they loved, and they loved, and they loved. And you need to understand that God bled. God bled for you to redeem you and save your soul. So I just want to encourage you. Today is the day of salvation. And you don't need anger and rage in your heart. You need Jesus. And he can set you free from that. He can set you free from that. Turn to him. Love your neighbor. Love your enemy. Bless those that curse you. Do good to those who hate you. And be kind. Pray for those who spitefully use and persecute you. Because that's the teachings of our true God. That's the King of Kings. That's the Lord of Lords, Jesus. And that's what he calls us to be as Christians. He calls us to live in our lives for our enemy. Be the friend to the lost and the broken. And take our
occupation. Down, down with the 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 occupation.